and welcome to a new video. In today's video I would like to take you guys with my preparations for casting, and I mostly like hair, makeup, what I would wear, stuff like that. And I've been a model since forever, honestly. I am 31 right now. I started working nationally when I was, I think, 15, and then international when I was like 18. I've been working with major brands and major magazines, and so I feel like I have a lot of experience with castings. And if I would have done something different, especially in the beginning of my career, for me personally, it would be for sure how I would go to a casting. I thought like, okay, models shouldn't like wear any makeup, as natural as possible, and so that was what I was doing, which isn't bad. But honestly, with a little bit like tricks and tips, you can definitely make yourself look like so much more like a model, or like clean, or better skin, or everything like that. Just fresher, I guess, more bright, stuff like that, with just a little bit of makeup, just a little bit of different things here and there. So I feel like that's what I would like to share with you today. And I have to say, it is so different in different places. So I've been modeling in different cities, and for instance in New York it's slightly different than it would be in Paris. But for today, I'm just gonna like stick with, I would say, a perfect look for every different country. Just super natural, but a little bit more, you know, perfect. So let's just get started with the makeup. The makeup, for now, it's literally nothing. So I just washed my face with the Paula's Choice cleanser. It's from this line, it's the clear cleanser, I guess. And one thing that is just super important is to like use some skincare on your face, so you feel like you're like healthy looking, glowing looking, without feeling too sweaty. It's quite hot over here, so I feel like I have this little glow already. But what I'm gonna use is this Embryolisse cream. Honestly, my boyfriend, I, and my daughter, we just went to Paris last weekend, and I was like, let me go to the pharmacy and get this Embryolisse cream, because this is what the makeup artist would use on me all day, every day, every show, every photo shoot in Paris. And I gotta be honest, the smell is not good. At least the one that I bought, I don't know, the smell is not good, but I feel like it's just a great base. It's good to use as a mask if you need some extra moisturizer or anything. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it again, and I'm trying to use it a little more often. Then I use any balm on my lips, also for moisturizer. I'm not gonna use any color, also because my lips are already quite dark, as you can tell. But also I feel like when you're wearing like a specific like lip color, it makes you look so makeup, you know, and that's not what they want. So I would say just a little balm, that's it. I'm gonna add a little eye cream, so also the makeup would look good there. This is also Paula's Choice. Oh, it's in my eye. Okay, it's gone. And then I would always finish with like an SPF daily like moisturizer. This is also Paula's Choice. It was so fun to be in Paris with my family, because I've not been there for, I guess, 2 years. And usually I would go there like many times a year for work. But obviously since I had a baby, not anymore. So it's been so fun to see Paris through the eyes of my daughter. So that already makes me look like a little bit more like fresh in a way. And then I would just layerly apply some concealer here and there. So this is the concealer I'm using right now, is Givenchy, and I'm using C180, if that's the color. I guess so. I have to say, this is a light concealer. I have a few with a little bit more cover as well, but for modeling we don't want to look cakey at all. So I guess stick with as least as possible. But I was never doing this when I was younger in modeling, but I have to say it's gonna make a difference. Look at this. You know, like the little few red spots you would have here and there, it just makes it looks like a little bit more even. I feel like I got a bit tanned with all the great weather here, so it might be a little too light. Let me add a bit more under the eyes because of my eye bags. And you know, when I would have like an actual like pimple or cyst or anything, I would choose like cover it with more concealer there. So choose a like a light concealer. Don't go like heavy with like foundation or so. So that's about it. And then I feel like it looks really light over there, but I guess it's fine. Then we need some color back because as you can tell, it's a bit gone. So we're gonna need like any type of blush, but I would maybe go with like a stick like this. I feel like it like blends in more naturally. It looks just more like an actual blush instead of like the powder. It's like so powdered, it's so obvious, so we don't want that. So I'm using this, it's like the multi-stick from Ilia and it's called All of Me. Love this color because it's like going very well with my lips. I just like do it this way because I feel like if I like actually apply it on my face like that, it's too heavy again. Look at that. You can maybe just like bring in some color anywhere. So then the skin is literally just this. And I guess that's like my skin. So it's so minimal, but it's definitely giving a little bit more fresh model of that. Then a few other things we're doing is brushing my brows. I have quite light brows, super light eyelashes, as you can tell. I would like take literally off all the product. This is from Maybelline, it's called Super Brow, Super Fluff. And I would literally just tiny bit of the product and I would brush it a bit up. That's what it is. I feel like that's already too much. Because I feel like when I look like I'm not wearing makeup, that's what they want, but I am. That's a little better, I feel. So this is it. I always as well curled my lashes. Oh my god, that little thing is gone. I hate this. I can't be the only one who has this all the time. Oh no, it's really gone. Okay, let me find it upstairs. I found it. Curl the lashes. I feel like it just makes a little extra difference for sure. And especially if you have darker lashes, do not put any mascara. Because it just makes you look like so makeup. And so I'm not gonna wear any mascara neither right now. I feel like this gives me the natural look, but a little bit more, you know. That's it. I would not do too much with my hair, but also here you want to go natural. So do not like put in heavy curls, anything like that. Just go as natural as possible. Because if you have your hair perfectly done, I feel like it also looks like so not natural, and they want natural. So I would literally go like this. I guess. Let me actually change myself into a casting look that I would wear. I would start with this body. It's from Aritzia, and this is a square, you know, cut. I still, until the end of my career, would go with black. Just because I feel like it's always good. It's never like the wrong choice. It's making you look tall, it's making you look lean. It shows like literally like the good things about you. Like it literally highlights your face, your hair, all of that, like the colors. I know that especially in the beginning of my career, that is what you should do. You should wear skinny jeans and like a tank top. Right now, definitely it's different. You can wear literally whatever. You can show your style and stuff like that. But for me personally, I would always go still with like my black like situation, and I would like make cute looks with black, but still I would always go for it because it just makes me feel most like a model, I guess. And you cannot go wrong with like your own looks. You can maybe go wrong, if that makes sense. So let's just put on this bodysuit. The only thing for me personally with this top, I got a breast surgery done because they found a tumor. And so for me personally, I would maybe not go for this top right now anymore because it's showing my scars. I don't think it's gonna be like a big problem, but I wouldn't per se show it, if that makes sense. So if you have anything on your body that you're a little less comfortable about or less confident, maybe try to hide that with your clothes, if that makes sense. So let's put on my trouser. It's this one from the Wildflower Club. It's for tall girls. I love this. Actually, throughout my entire career, it's been so hard to find tall pants, beautiful pants, all of that. But now I finally found that, and I feel like there's so many more brands out there right now who actually make like fun clothes and beautiful things for tall girls. So happy with that. Let me put it on. So this pants is quite tight. You don't have to go there. I kind of like it. It makes me look tall and modelish, if that's a word. I would go for these little boots. In some countries, but your agency will tell you for sure, they want only like stilettos, so only like this. They want that because then you can show them that you can actually walk on like stiletto heels. So I could go for this, but also because this heel is not super high and I'm super tall. I'm like 6 something, it's 185, which is crazy tall. And so for me, that was actually my weak point as a model, is that I was a little bit too tall for quite a lot of brands. So I would not take the highest heel. If you are on the smaller side, definitely, you know, like high stiletto heels. For me, I would go for this right now. I mean, I would wear socks, but yes. Let me maybe show you here better if this is working. Ooh. I'm always too tall for the frame. Let me try. Okay, I'm weirdly in my kitchen, but I was like, let me actually like finish this hair. So I would maybe like take any heated brush or curling iron, anything like that, to make it just look like a little bit more, I guess, put together. This will do. Oh my god, I made myself a nice coffee. Anyway, I guess that was it. Like natural. No crazy nails, no crazy jewelry, no crazy eye makeup, no crazy whatsoever. Natural hair and clean and fresh, no products really, as minimum as possible. Choose like an outfit that makes you feel like a top model, that makes you feel great, and yeah, just bring great energy. I hope this helped you a lot, especially if you're a beginning model or needed some inspiration. And yeah, definitely let me know if you have any other request videos, maybe about modeling, about my career. I posted a lot of other videos, so definitely check them out. Let me know if you liked it, and can't wait to see you next time.